More than 700 million people live without any access to electricity. Billions more live with power that is unreliable and intermittent. This is not a minor inconvenience. It is a fundamental barrier to human progress. When the lights go out, economic activity ceases. Small workshops cannot operate machinery after sunset. Shops must close early, limiting commerce and income. Refrigeration fails, spoiling food and life-saving medicines. Children are unable to study in the evening, hindering their future. Clinics cannot run essential diagnostics or perform safe procedures at night. Continuous 24-hour electricity is the bedrock of a modern economy. It is a prerequisite for industrialization, for creating stable jobs, and for improving public health outcomes. Countries that guarantee power day and night attract investment and build a manufacturing base. They support digital economies where work and learning transcend the clock. Reliable electricity preserves harvests through cold storage, raising farmer incomes. It enables safe water and prevents disease. The gap between intermittent power and constant power is the gap between stagnation and growth. This film outlines a practical pathway to build true 24-hour power for all. A reliable 24-hour system rests on a portfolio of complementary sources. No single technology can solve the problem alone. Each has strengths and limits tied to natural cycles. The first pillar is solar power. Photovoltaic panels made of semiconductors convert sunlight into electricity. Solar is among the cheapest new sources of power, but it only produces by day and is weather dependent. The second pillar is wind, harnessing the kinetic energy of moving air. Turbines spin a rotor that drives a generator to make electricity. Wind is low cost and emission-free in operation. Its output is variable, strong at times, absent at others. In many places, it complements solar into the evening and night. Thermal sources use heat to create electricity. Geothermal, biomass, and concentrated solar power. CSP can store heat in molten salts and dispatch power after sunset. Storage makes thermal dispatchable. Turn it on when needed. Modern small modular reactors are factory-built for speed and safety. They use controlled fission to produce steady, reliable heat. SMRs provide true baseload power, independent of weather. Together, the pillars keep the grid stable at all times. The key is not diversity alone, but integrating sources into a smart, flexible multi-grid. We move beyond a monolithic grid powered by a few large plants. Instead, a network of networks, national grids plus local microgrids. Large-scale transmission carries power across regions, while microgrids can island and operate independently when needed. This layered approach creates resilience to storms and faults. If a trunk line fails, critical facilities continue running locally. Operators monitor weather, demand, and asset health in real time. On sunny days, abundant solar meets demand and charges storage. Excess energy is banked for later. As the sun sets and winds strengthen, wind seamlessly takes the lead. When both are low, dispatchable thermal or steady SMR fills the gap. Storage is the critical enabler. Lithium-ion excels at fast response and evening peaks. Pumped hydro moves water uphill with surplus power and generates later. Thermal storage holds heat for night generation. Green hydrogen stores energy for weeks or months. Microgrids can sell surplus back to the main grid, building local revenue and independence. Decentralization reduces the chance of widespread blackouts. In sub-Saharan Africa, the priority is powering rural communities far from the grid. Deploy containerized solar microgrids with modular batteries. Proven pilots power homes, schools, and cold storage, cutting food spoilage. Replicate across thousands of villages and train local technicians. Over time, link microgrids as the national grid expands. South America can retrofit big dams for pumped hydro to balance the grid. Vast desert solar delivers daytime bulk power. Biomass complements seasonal swings. Dense urban centers can add SMRs for zero-carbon baseload to prevent blackouts in power industry. In hurricane zones, hardened microgrids keep critical services running for weeks. Build gigascale solar and wind in resource-rich interiors. Then move power to coastal megacities via ultra-high voltage lines. Capture and reuse industrial heat with thermal storage. Land-limited nations can deploy SMRs for compact, clean, firm power. A global 24-hour clean power system demands colossal investment, but yields lasting prosperity. Costs must be shared by governments, investors, and communities. Start with public de-risking, fund pilots, resource mapping, and policy frameworks. Clear rules unlock private capital at scale. Investors commit when regulation is predictable, permitting is transparent, and tariffs are fair. Bankable power purchase agreements guarantee off-take. Green bonds raise billions for solar, wind, and transmission. Public funds should build foundational capacity, installers, technicians, and grid engineers. Seed local manufacturing for panels, racks, and small wind. Cut tariffs and create jobs. Resilient supply chains reduce costs and delays. Co-ownership models align incentives to support and protect projects. Microfinance helps households and small businesses join microgrids. Reform outdated rules. Create fast-track permitting and clear interconnection standards. Close the skills gap with massive vocational programs. Foster local factories with land grants and tax incentives to stabilize supply chains. Begin nationwide resource mapping immediately. Launch pilots to prove multi-grids and build expertise. Establish a commission to craft a bankable framework within a year.